Alright guys, it's Shannon with Team Whitetail Stalker, and we shot the toxic broadhead yesterday, shot into the 1/8 inch aluminum plate. So today we're going to do a little long range testing, some accuracy tests. We did the durability yesterday. We've had some questions about how the toxic shoot. Well, I'm just going to show you, and I'm going to try to video the entire thing with actually got 3 cameras going, so there's no question of what's going on here and the distances and that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you my setup. You can see there's my camera. We're going to video with it, HD. I've got a range set up down there. I've got deer targets just over my head there. You can see it's 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. There's my donkey again. She loves to photobomb my video, so don't pay attention to her. But we're going to shoot that 60-yard deer down there with the toxic broadhead. So I'm going to put the rangefinder on the camera here. I'm going to flip it, and then we're going to get the range so everybody can see what we're doing here. So we're going to try to get the range on it with the rangefinder before we shoot, so there's no question. Alright, you can see the range is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We're standing back a little bit. We're at the camera, not at where we're going to shoot. So you can see the camera's here. We're going to shoot right there at the SRB field rest. So that's going to make that deer at 60, 50, 40, 30, and 20. You can see the ranges. So with that being said, I'm going to switch over to the other camera. Everybody can see the landmarks. You can see where everything's at, see where the deer are at. I'm not moving them in between video shots. So all right, here we go. I'm going to switch cameras. All right, there we are. There's the range. 30. One we're aiming for. One minus the ear there. Well, you'll know. You can see that the toxic's really doing it. So anyway, down on the fence post to the left of it, we got our Ultra Pro. So, that being said, here we go. Let's get this going. What we're going to do is, yesterday we shot a toxic broadhead into a metal plate. What we did is we took that broadhead off of that arrow, put it on a new Black Eagle Carnivore 400, and we're going to shoot it as is. We didn't replace the tip. We didn't replace the blades. I don't know if you can see it. The blades are pretty rough right in here where it hit the metal. So, as is, we're going to shoot it. So we'll put it in the arrow. Again, I'm shooting 3 3-inch feathers with an offset, and we've got our green nocturnal in there. We'll be able to see the arrow on target down there. So again, we're shooting the Bowtech Prodigy, set at 60 pounds at a 29.5-inch draw. And again, we're going to shoot the 3D deer down there at 60 yards. Again, that's the one that's kind of got the blades boogered up. Nocturnal glowing down there. Not too bad in that shoulder. The other part of this. All right. I would like to say that before you shoot your broadheads for hunting, you do need to tune them. They need to be tuned, and you know what I'm talking about. But this was the package of the toxics that we shot yesterday. We pulled this one out, shot this brand new pack. We shot this one at the metal plate. That was the one we just shot down there. I'm going to pull these other 2 out, put them on arrow. We're going to shoot them. I haven't done any tuning with them at all. What I'm looking for is to keep that thing on target, not necessarily shooting 3-inch circles or anything. Before I hunt with these, I do tune them. You know, I shoot them repeatedly into the deer targets, and I will tell you, a toxic broadhead will absolutely destroy a 3D deer target. So use an old target when you're going to do this, and I'll show you how to get these out. If your inserts pull out, there's an easy way to get them out. So anyway, got 2 more arrows here, Black Eagle Carnivore. We're going to take the field tips out, and we're going to put these toxic broadheads in here. Again, those are new. Those are pretty sharp. Got to be careful with those. Yep. There we go. Toxic broadhead in that one there too. All right, we got 2 with toxics, brand new. Again, 60 yards, the 3D deer. Let's give it a try, see what we can hit. And that's 1. And we'll do number 2 here. Toxic test. I guess you call this the accuracy test. Out of the box accuracy, we'll see. All right. That's 3 toxics on a 3D deer at 60 yards. Let's see where we're at. There you go. Not too bad, right? That's not a bad group at all. So again, the one to the right there is going to be the one that we shot yesterday, the steel plate. We did nothing to it. We left the blades as is, the tip as is. It probably needs new blades for it to fly properly. And again, you need before you head out to the woods and take your bow out to try to kill an animal, you need to make sure those things are exactly where you want them to be. So you need to tune them a little bit. You can turn the inserts, you can change your nocks, you can adjust your feathers. Sometimes your fletching gets a little off. There's a lot of different things, but you need to tune them, find out which one flies the best, use those for hunting. You can number those things. So I'm going to go down, pull arrows, and we'll be back. All right, here we are. Got our toxics. This was the one that we shot into this metal plate yesterday, and these 2 are the 2 new ones that we fired. Not too bad, right? 60 yards. Huh? So I'll show you how to get these things. I'll tell you, these toxics will destroy a 3D target, but sometimes they're hard to pull out with the insert. Sometimes the insert will pull out. I'm going to show you how to get them out of there. It's pretty easy. So just if you pull it, it comes out. Hey, right on. You're going to take chunks of target out for sure. So I'll pull them chunks of target out of there. Oh, okay, that one pulled out. The insert pulled out. Just take you some long needle nose pliers. You're going to have what's called meat worms. That's what when you shoot a deer, that's what you're going to have. Here, get this a little closer here. Pull this up. Let's get this a little closer. You guys can see this. All right. There's where the blade went in. You take your pliers and pull them little meat worms out of there, we want to call it. You can see that insert in there. I can see it. Sorry, this is going to be rough. Jumping around, but put that pliers in there. And just a second. Once you get a hold of it, get hold of that insert, it'll pull right out. Again, you're going to destroy your target with them, but hey, they pull right out. Put it back in. No big deal. So, yeah. All right, got our arrows pulled. We're chewing the target up pretty good. So, but I know what you're saying. 60 yards, that's easy. Well, let's move back. Hang with me here. We'll just move this back a bit. Still see the targets, I hope. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. Anyway. How about a toxic at 100 yards? And we'll use the same one that we shot into the metal yesterday. There's the 60, but we've moved back, so now the 60 has become the 100. So shot yesterday. There it is. That's our toxic from yesterday. Shot the metal plate with it. We're going to shoot this at 100. And we can do some damage on that thing. That's a pretty good shot. I'd call that a dead deer to 100 yards. What do you think? If we were 3D shooting, that's a 10. Get that down there. See, that's pretty darn close. Let me level this tripod up here a little bit. I can get a good view of that. Alright. And out. We'll get in there and pull it out and show it to you. That's not a field point. Alright. Pull the insert out. We're going to get in there and get it. Right there. There you go. See that? That's our toxic. We pulled it out of the insert. That's the toxic. When we shot yesterday. There it is. 100 yards. If you're having flight problems, check your tuning, check your setup, check your spine weight on your arrow. Very important. If you got it all set and you got everything to spec, you're not going to have any problems. You're going to be shooting deer at 100 yards with your toxic broadhead. So y'all have a good day. We'll do some more tomorrow.